What's going on, YouTube? Another full arcade run on X-Men versus Street Fighter. Really been enjoying this series. It's pretty fun, man. We've been trying different characters, and today we picked Storm, so she's a pretty unique character. Like, just talk about zoning and range. This was definitely a very fun, interesting kind of match, or like, full arcade run. Um, I kind of had to learn some of the moves and like learn how she played, which she is the like ultimate zoner. Like, you know, I think I actually had a bit of a tough time just getting like acclimated this first match. But yeah, this is how you play Storm, I think, like you just keep away. Which for me, I don't mind that style. Like I think it's obviously, when you're playing online and stuff, people call it spammy or, cheesy or whatever. But like, this is how you kind of play the character. Like when I used to play online games, people would hate when you would play like this, just keep away spammy. But like that's how her kit is made. It's literally made to keep away the zone. Um, which for me personally, I don't mind that playstyle. I know it might be annoying or whatever, but I actually enjoy it. It's fun. Like it's not as challenging for me. Like for me it's a little easier to like just manage and like understand what I'm doing rather than just like rushing in, not really knowing what's going on. Um so yeah. Oh, do we actually win this first match? I think we do. I thought we had a tough time, but maybe not. But yeah, Storm is pretty cool. She is like extremely squishy though, which is like I kind of figured out. Like, you know, she does a lot of damage and she has some really nice range moves and abilities. But like, if you get tagged a couple times, like you're gonna you're gonna see it. She's extremely squishy. Um, but yeah, we had a pretty fun time with her. Her ultimate is pretty strong. Like it's a full map kind of thing. Like I think as long as you're like across from her directly, it'll hit, which is kind of like, OP, I guess. And then she has like all these tornadoes. She has the ones that go across the map. She has the ones that like come from under your feet. it's kind of OP really, but I really enjoyed it. And then the whole Juggernaut, support is just, it's really tough to beat. And we just spam away. Easy first win. Chun-Li didn't stand a chance. So yeah. Move on to the second match. Um, who we have this one? Now, obviously, see that's the thing. Like when you're talking about lore accurate comics and like how strong Storm should be, like yes, she should be, you know, up there with some of the strongest X-Men. Like if you can control the weather, like like what? Like that has to like I feel like she's underrated. Like she never got the due justice and like the credit for like being as strong. Like for someone who can literally control the weather, like she should be way stronger than she's appeared in movies and games. Like, yeah, she should be one of the best characters in every game she's in. You can control the weather, you can snow, you can rain, hail, tornadoes. Like, it's just ridiculous. Um, so we kind of just have fun, really. This is probably a pretty easy arcade run. Definitely the easiest I've played so far. Um, maybe it's just easy to zone in general, but for me, it's not. It's like I actually don't mind it. Like she has this like kind of push away ability too. It's like a static, and it like pushes your opponent back, and Yeah, that ultimate is strong. It's I don't know. She has a really interesting toolkit or moveset. I don't know why I say toolkit. But like you do need time to activate her abilities. Oh, we get hit here. Yeah, you need like at least a second to like pull them off. They have like an activation period, but as long as you keep the space, which she has a really fast dash backwards and forward, and she can fly, so it's like you can really just zone. Um, yeah, like that, like it's I don't know. She's really dope. I don't think we played any like crazy pressures. Now you see the damage he's doing. Like he's just shredding us with like basic attacks, basic combos. And I think that's something like with Storm use, like you have to play really smart because if you get caught a couple times, you know, you're gonna be out. Yeah, see, we tried to get him there, but he jumped over it and he just started comboing us. And we ended. Sabretooth wouldn't stand a chance and he doesn't. So we beat him. So that's two down. And that's like the fastest we've ever made it this far. Like we usually have a little bit more struggle, but yeah. She's a pretty cool range or zoner, that's what they call them. We have Ryu now. I think he was a bit more challenging just because he's a bit faster and he also has his Hadoken, which is like, pretty good. But the thing about her abilities is that like she fires three tornadoes, so the Hadoken will cancel out one, but you can still get hit by the next three. And yeah, and that like pushback ability, I was using that a lot. Like yeah, that one too. Like you can just mix up with the tornadoes that come from under your feet and then the ones that go across the screen. So yeah, space out the map, just. And then she actually has ability or combos and stuff to do melee damage. So she's not, if somebody gets too close, you're not just useless. And then she has that jumping kind of electricity ball, which I kind of use that a little bit. Um, yeah, see, he got us in the corner, and we just kind of, when he backs up and gives us space, yeah, we almost lost that one. That was close. Um, just because her health bar is so squishy and so low. So yeah, see, he still gets hit. And I saw it's like the AI that they do like to spam, sort of, but um, she kind of like negates like a lot of spam. Like I don't think you can really spam her. Uh, I actually thought she would be a lot more difficult, but I mean, I'm probably not playing on the highest difficulty for sure, but like maybe we'll have to try Magneto next, because I think I played him before and his abilities look a little bit more like complex. He's not as ranged, but he's a little bit more like interesting of a mix. And you see here, we're just trying to get space or back up. And yeah, it's like you just typhoon. We control the weather. Like if I had Storm's abilities, you have to be the most OP. Like nobody's gonna beat me if I can control the weather, like ever. Like if I can make it flood and rain and just typhoon and blizzard out of nowhere, and I don't know if she can do like earthquakes. I think it's just like the actual air elements, like in the sky. So, or I mean, but that's enough. Like you can make however many hurricanes and tornadoes and typhoons and hail blizzards the size of like footballs and all types of just I would get creative and like make blizzards and like hail the size of like PCs and stuff. Like I'm really raining it down on you, you know. Like we're gonna have NFL sized footballs coming in at like 200 miles an hour, just crashing down, just destroying everything, blizzards, negative 40-degree just winds, and just make it terrible. Just the worst weather conditions you could have. I'm talking like Antarctica, you know, um, Miami hurricanes, or Florida hurricanes. Let me think what else. Um, you know, Kansas tornadoes. Like, we're just going all out. And we don't really have a hard time with these matches. Juggernaut, I think he's a bit tougher because he can't really be moved, and you see that, like, we got hit by two things, and that's half of our health bar. So we just had to get back to our plan here. And then Juggernaut, he can do this like power up thing, but he's really slow, so we just kind of step back and mix it up. Typhoons, then we do like the under one, we spam those little balls. Give some more typhoons. And like, yeah, he can't really do anything. It's just, he doesn't really have any options. So we're just flying through right now. I don't think we've lost yet, not having any trouble. Which normally we don't in the first video anyway. Like part one is always easy. They introduce you to some easy matches, and we're just flying through. Now I actually think out of all of the matches, I think Ken, at least in this first, part one, Ken was the most difficult. Um, and you'll see why here in a second, like with some of his abilities. But I think this is where they kind of like turned it up a bit. Like, okay. I mean, he still was just walking forward, but he was giving us some damage too. But we just had to keep pushing him away and like getting us some room. And he was doing that kick, which is a really good move. And then that like uppercut punch, Shoryuken, it skips out on abilities. So like he can dodge, which is amazing. Like that's a really good ability. Yeah, so he kept Shoryuken us. And we just had to keep pushing him back. But like he also was closing in distance and not really letting us get off our tornadoes. Like, because he's so fast. So we really had to like do some of that. We tried to ult there, and we got hit there, I think. Oh no, we didn't. I don't know what happened there. I think we blocked. I thought we got hit, but we were just on the ground, so chip damage didn't really do much. We just wanted to push him away, so we scooted in a bit and got the push. I mean, we were nervous here. We were like, man, we're gonna lose. Did we lose? I'm not sure. But we pushed him away, and that gave us like, see, he's like getting around it, which is so cool. But then he just keeps spamming it, and you can't get around that. That ultimate is like, that ultimate's pretty good. So she has another ultimate, which I don't like it. It's like a hail. It sucks. It's like, it's the shortest. I think it might be the shortest ultimate in the game. I think it's just like a projectile type of thing. I'm not really sure like what's the purpose or how to exactly to use it like efficiently. But yeah. Yeah, that push away was definitely like our strategy. Just push them away and spam tornadoes, really. You don't really want to get in a melee fight or like a hand fight with someone like Ken. Yeah. And then we would just ult pretty much. Like if you're not blocking, you're gonna get hit. and then Juggernaut's gonna come do some chip damage. Um, Gambit really didn't do much. You know, he's trying to get to us, but it's like it's kind of tough, and that knocks you back too. Like her kid is just crazy. Like it's I think she might be OP really. For me to get through this that easily, she's definitely OP. But yeah, that was part one. So pretty simple. So we're gonna get ready for part two, and let's see what happens in part two, man. See if it's still so easy.